we were working on this subcategory and we were in the taco now. So I found out that inside the for loop we need the db cursor sub dot get string 0 to string dot equals string category id selected subcategory index equals x. So when we now go to food and take a food and edit, the correct subcategory appears. Now we want to show the main category. They are shown here, but we want to select the correct one. So the subcategory is taco. And where does it belong? I'm not sure. So let's try to find out. So we have a for loop somewhere here. Here it is. We need an int selected. So we need to select correct main category. Selected main category. Index equals to 0. So if this cursor here equals 2, and this should be the parent ID of this selected one. So we'll just make a new integer, selected subcategory, parent ID, set to 0. Or we can make it a string, it's a bit easier. And here we set it to be db cursor to string. Okay, now we can use it here. So if this equals to this, then we know that we have the correct one. So now we can use it, and now the correct one should be viewed. Okay, fruit, whole wheat, edit. So it's bread, food, edit. Okay, so we got an error again. Let's go for battery energy drink. And it stopped working. Okay. So let's find out why. Doesn't say, okay. So let's remove everything from main category and concentrate on the subcategory first. Fruit, battery, edit. So the sub is soda. Okay. So let's see if we have the selected subcategory parent ID. Close stop, make text, get activity, parent, so this, length, short, show. So fruit, so let me just see what it should be. So the parent should be 9. It's 9, okay. So let's try to run this one more time. Battery, edit, error, okay. No message. So db cursor name, account, make a spinner, main categories. So if blah blah blah, go to next. Okay, so I think this is the reason why it didn't work. Because we have spinner subcat here, and it should be spinner cat main. Let's try it again. Food, energy drink, edit. Yeah, now it's drinks. Yeah, and it's correct, and soda. So let's take tutorial now. Dinner taco. Very cool. So now we have everything from dinner here. But if we select something else, for example health, then this also should change the sub. So we need to make a listener for the main. Okay, let's do this. Down here, listener for main category change. Okay, then we need to go to Google. and try to spin this. Here is the code. Spin and name. Spin and cut main. We need to import a class. Set on item selected listener. Adapt the view on the item selected the listener. So here on the item selected, we need to make some change. Post make text, get activity. Category change. Length dot short. Dot show. Okay, let's run it again. Food, tutorials, edit. It said category change without changing. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's change the health. Yeah, and we have to change. Test, change. Okay, so let's do something. Or we need to figure out why it said change without anything changing. Or let's just get rid of this. We don't want this. We don't think about it. We'll make it another method of dealing with it. We'll think about categories fragment. Submit button list. This is what we want to do now. Fragment food edit. Button. Its name should be button edit food. So then we will go to button edit food and click. Submit on click. Here should be submit on click. So we make that method private void edit food on click. Okay, what do we need to do here? Let's go to categories fragment. And here we had the category submit on click. Just make a comment here. Edit food submit on click. So we first look for an error, and then we started to get all the data. So we should do the same here. So let's go for name. General. String name. Okay, then we have our first thing. So let's just test that it works. Tortillas. Let save. So if we remove this, then we should have an error. Save. Please fill in on it. So it works. Okay, I want to make a string. String become name SQL equals string name dot email dot code smart string name. Else I just want to update it right away. Event.update. And the table name was good. Primary key and ID. Primary key was ID. This number is current ID. And then we need field and value. Field is food name. And the value is string name SQL. Okay, let's just oh, what is wrong? So row ID should be long. So long row ID equals to long current ID. Was this how? No, this was not like that. So string string to long. Parse long. Okay, now it's correct. Let's just see that we can update the name. Food, blah blah blah. So I want to call this ABC, ABC. Okay, let's go to food, ABC, ABC. So we can update now. And I think that we may want to make an array so that we update everything at once, not so we don't need to update 100 times. So just remove that, let's put it, yeah, we don't need it, put it away, go for the next one, manufacturer. Copy this code. Move this one as well. Manufacturer. Okay. What is the next one? Description. Edit text to description. String description. Description SQL. The description is mandatory. Next one, barcode. String barcode. Okay, next one. Subcategory. So this one we have done before. Spinner item. Category. And the ID, what was that? Edit food subcategory. Okay, int subcategory. Here we need the get activity. SQL equals to tv.codesmart. Int subcategory. Okay, so we don't want the main category. We are not saving it. Serving table. And this is mandatory. So size. Fill in size. Next one is measurement. Please fill in measurement. Here should be size, of course. Okay, the next one. Number. Okay. Next one is word. String word. This is word. Okay, then I think we have everything on pet, and next is calorie table. Energy. Let's fill in energy. Okay, and then we have proteins. Proteins. Okay, next one is carbs. Okay, then we have fats. Okay, the next thing we need to check is that these are actually numbers. So we need to convert them to integer. String to int. Else int I put int, 500. So I'll make that string. And if it's not correct, then I set arrow. And let's write energy is not a number. So the SQL will be an integer this time. Okay, this looks good. So just do the same for the rest. Proteins. Try to convert it to a string and then right arrow. Protein is not a number. Just make it safe for the SQL. Okay, next is the carb. Okay, carbs per 100. Parse this one. Carbs is not a number. Okay, and the last one is the fat. And fat per 100. Let's parse the string. Make it safe for SQL. Okay, so now we are ready for the insertion. Just check that we didn't get any errors. Edit this one. Protein is not a number. Yes, it's a number. Carbs is not a number. Where is protein? Okay. Parse. Protein is not a number. Let's try to write what is written. You wrote. Because it looked like a number for me. Edit. Okay, now it says that carbs is not a number. So let's try to write that. You wrote. Food, baked beans, edit. Okay, I see the problem. This is a double, not an integer. Okay, so let's try to parse it to double. String to double. So change this, change this, change this, and change this. And here, double, 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 double. Okay, same here. Double, 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 and here as well. And we got one error. Or did here's error. This should be double. Okay. Now there should be no errors. It's very important to check all the inputs. Okay, now it's okay. So if I put on my retard number here, if I'm from Norway, I use this comma instead of the dot. Protein is not a number, but it is, so we need to change comma to dot. In PHP we use string replace. I don't know if it exists. Yeah, it exists. So string energy per 100 equals string dot replace comma with dot. So let's just test this one. Food energy dot for save. Yeah. Just add it to all of the fields. Okay. Let's just go to food edit. I just want to make this double. Input type number decimal. Okay, so I will use this one number decimal for all of the text views, not for all of the edit text that has in the table. That has something to do with the calculation. Okay, so it will be much better to write it. Okay, let's go to DB adapter, and we're going to write a new update with possibility to send in arrays, just like we have here with arrays. So food, and if you now go down here, you send much better because you can have this comma, and here you can write text. So it's okay. Let's go to DB adapter, public Leon update. String table, string primary, okay, long row ID, and here we want string field as an array, and the same for values. As an array. Okay, so let's go to fruit fragment. Update. So if error equals to 0, then we can start to update. So let's just try to make something. Fields. So we are going to have ID. Let's try, we will try with only 3 at the start and make sure it works. Fruit name. And fruit manufacturer name. And we have our values. And okay, ID. Here we have current ID. Fruit name, fruit. String fruit name SQL. Do we have it? No. String name SQL. So string manufacturer SQL. Oh. Okay, let's try the update. db.update. Table is food. And then we have what's a primary key. Let's remember. Yep. That's ID. Then we have current ID. Oh, and it should be a long. Long current ID equals to current ID dot also parse. No, dot parse. No. String too long. Okay. Next field was fields. values. Don't know why this is purple. Just want to check that we don't get any errors. No errors, okay. So let's go to updating. So we start with this one. And we need the size of fields. So I'm just going to array size. Fields.get count. No. Fields.length maybe. Okay, let's Google it. Array.length. So for integer x equals 0, x goes to array size, x plus plus. So we'll loop through the array. We'll put everything inside fields of the x with the values of the x. And then we'll just do the updates. Okay, let's try this one. Fruit. And no errors, so we can now change manufacturer and name at the same time. Let's do this one and this two. And let's go to Google Chrome. Inspect. Fruit. 1 and 2, correct. Okay, so I will update we of course update the code smart class on my website with this new method. And now we will do the rest, because we have a long list up here. Okay, next one is the description. Serving size. Measurement. Number. forward. Energy. And it cannot be double. Can we do 2 string here? Can we do like this? Okay, next one is proteins. Yeah, proteins. This will not work. It has to be strings. So let's just convert it to string. String double string per 100. We have it here. SQL equals to db.quotesmart. This. Let's just try it without the rest. Just to see if this works. Okay. So food serving size. It's a double. Let's try to remove that one. Food serving name number. Let's remove that one and let's remove that. Let's try it again. So now we have only strings. Okay. That was not the problem either. Okay, let's just close the database down here. Okay, maybe. Yeah, we don't want to send in the ID. Could be that, which is the problem. db.close. So let's remove ID. Let's write rest. Okay, now there is no problem. So we found the problem. So we're not going to change the ID. But of course we're not. So let's make this strings. Okay, back on track. I don't remember all the names, so we have to copy them again. So, energy. Energy 500 SQL. Proteins. Carbs. Then we have fat. Barcode. Category ID. Barcode. String category. So, but we have the category. So we want it as a string, string, sub, category ID equals to int. Okay. Make it ready for the SQL. So this is all the fields. So then we can tell a toast. Toast, make text, activity, should say it, length short. Show. Okay, now we should be able to edit all fields. So let's edit this one. Just try to save, change the save. So A, B, C, D. Okay, so this one should only be a number. E, F. And these should also only be numbers. So let's just check if this works first. Food A, B, C, D, E. This one did not work. Name board. This one. And here is the reason. Okay, let's check it again. Good. So this one, and it was this one that didn't work. Okay. And now it works. So let's go to the design and edit this. Press layout. Food edit. And we are under serving. So the first thing here is that the first is measurement actually. Just take measurement, remove the name, and we have two edit text after each other. One with 4 and one with 5. I call it size measurement. Size measurement. The next one is word, I think. Don't know. Number word. So put the word up here. And the edit text after, and then remove this one. And the same here, 5 and 4 and 5. And there should be 4 and 4. Or 3 and 4. And this one should only be a number. So input type should be number decimal. Okay, now I think it looks much better. And for the barcode, it should be only a number integer. So 40 gram, 1, and yeah, we had some errors here previously. So let's arrange the barcode only to be integer. Input type, number signed. And now we have a number signed here. Very good. Okay. I think we need more space here. The category. And we could actually have category after each other. No, we should not have. Just add a bit more space. For TP on the table row. For both. Okay, I think this is looking good now. And the next thing I want us to change here is the problem we had with the category selection. If we select sweet spreads here and then press save, and we go back to it, it will say bread. So let's find it in the database. So much food. Here it is. And what of these are the category? This one maybe? Yeah, category ID 2. So what we have gotten is not the category ID 2, we have just gotten number 2 on this list. So I have a deja vu that we have fixed this problem before. So let's go to category. General serving table, color table. Here it is. So this is the subcategory index. So I think that we should find the subcategory ID from the SQL database. So let's go to categories fragment. And this was how we did it. Spinner subcategory name. Okay. Then we have to find it. So we have to find the spinner subcategory ID. So we'll just use an SQL for it. And then we will find the ID. So I don't know, this is very self-explaining. I'm feeling that we have been through all of this many times before. It says that we have an error, but I think we have. Is this an error here? No. Why is it red? Okay, because we defined field. Spinner field. Food. Okay, let's take broccoli. So it's on the vegetables, so if we save, it should still be on the vegetables. Yes, and it still is. Okay, now our problem is this one. If we change this to health, then this should be updated. So we need some kind of on a listener here, or maybe a button here. So name category list. Let's just Google for it. Google for Google. It's been list. Yeah. So just make an all item select listener here. Make a toast, make text. Category change to this selected item. Change to drinks. So I'm thinking if the name is the same, then we should do nothing, but if it's different, then we should do something. So string selected name category name equals selected. So if it changes, then we have to update it. So this now contains the category name. I wonder if you can use it inside here. I'm not sure. It has to be declared as final. And we don't want to declare it as final. So the only way to do it then is to put it outside our class, our method. So up here. So I'll just put it in my notebook. And we need to do public void edit food domain category change. Selected category name as a string. Selected item category name. So if select item of category name that equals to this one, then we know that something has to be changed. Here it not equals to. Change to bread, dot bread, okay. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. Okay, yeah, it's because of these two. It shouldn't be there. Okay, try to add this. Okay, try to select health. Yeah. Change the main category to okay, so the main category is changed. So let's put broccoli on the drinks. Change main category to drinks. So now we need to update the sub. First we need the ID. So let's open database. And close database. We now find ID of main category. So select category name SQL. Cursor, find ID of main category. Find main category ID. Insert SQL here. String main category ID is this one. Get string. Now we can make an SQL of it. Okay, now we can update subcategory. And we already have the code for it. It's this one. So parent is this one now. and then we are creating an array. We don't need the index. Just need to put them into the array. Okay, this will be very interesting to see if it works. Edit. Oh my god, it worked. Fruit and vegetables, yeah, so now it's on the fruit. So let's move A, B, A, B, A, B, C to drinks. Now let's move it to snacks. Let's say it's potato chips. Save. Okay, let's try to find it. It's snacks potato chips. Okay. Now we have actually made everything work. So we can take a break and we can next time make the delete button work and the new button. The new button is almost like this one, the edit button. The delete button is also very easy. So we are getting very close to actually making everything working. I just have one more thing. What we want to update is the per meal. So we can just update, it's really quick. It's the calories table. Calories table per meal. So we have a double TV adapter. Here is our food. Here it is. Energy calculated. So energy calculated is the same as double energy per 100 timed I need to check my other file. New product. Energy time serving size divided on 100. Energy timed serving size category size divided on 100. So we need to take a double size also. Size, here it is. Double serving size. Serving size is not a number. Okay, this is it. And just do the same for carbs, protein, and fat. And then, of course, around it, okay, make them into, why is this? I'm not using it. Make them ready for the database. Energy method. Or the numbers, it doesn't matter. They can just be put into the database. Oh, they got it. String energy calculated equals to plus energy calculated. So same for everyone. And the last one, facts. And make them SQL ready. Okay. Carbs, fats. Let's just put them into the SQL. Proteins, carbs, fat. And then run the code and check for no errors. Food, chocolate, blah blah blah. Save. Change the save, no errors. Okay. Let's wrap it up.